side. You know, now, you know, he finally, the Grecians coming to destroy him, but now he's thinking about the Romans. You know, he's like, man, you know what, the Romans, you know what, they allow anybody in their army, they make a covenant with anybody. You know, maybe I need to get with them, you know, and that's what he ended up doing. You know, he ended up making a covenant with the Romans, and they didn't even honor it, and he ended up dying anyways. You know, but before that, you know, the Most High was with him, you know, destroying, you know, destroying it in battles. But he made a covenant with them, and matter of fact, he grab yours, Zion, I'm gonna find out where I want to skip to.
God, you mind if your brother read this again? Because in the law it says not to make any covenants with the heathen.
Exodus chapter 23, verse 32. Thou shalt not make no covenant with them, nor with their gods.
God. Hey, you mind if I grab a scripture, Baba Kashan? Because this is a good one. Basically, all he had to do was just pray to the Most High like he did in times past, and the Most High would have helped him out. But really, the Most High put it in his mind to make a covenant with the Romans, because that fourth beast had to be established, which had exercised dominion over the children of Israel. So the Most High put it in his mind to do that. But basically, this is Sirach 2, and starting at verse 10, look at the generations of old and see, did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded, or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken, or whom did he ever despise that called upon him? For the Lord is full of compassion and mercy, long suffering, and very pitiful, and forgiveth sins and saveth in the time of afflictions. So you know it was the Most High that caused him to make that covenant with the Romans.
Oh, you grab yours.
You know what? May I grab one more, Baba Kasha? Because earlier you mentioned that you know, not to be so quick to make a covenant with the heathen. You know, because that we wasn't back then. We wasn't so quick to make a covenant with the heathen because they could have been coming to spy out the land. Now this is an example with King Hezekiah. This is 2 Kings 20 and 13. Salakia. 2 Kings 20 and starting at verse 13. And Hezekiah hearkened unto him, because Hezekiah fell sick, and he sent messengers, you know, to Hezekiah, you know, being deceitful. Matter of fact, let's start at verse 11. And Isaiah the prophet cried unto Yahweh, and he brought the shadow 10 degrees backwards, by which it had gone down in the dial of Ahaz, you know, because Most High turned the time back. Verse 12, at that time, Baladan, the son of Baldan, king of Babylon, sent letters and a present unto Hezekiah, for he had heard that Hezekiah had been sick. And Hezekiah hearkened unto them, and showed them all the house of his precious things, the silver and the gold and the spices and the precious ointments, and all the house of his armor, and all that was found in his treasures. There was nothing in his house, nor in all his dominion, that Hezekiah showed them not. Then came Isaiah the prophet unto King Hezekiah, and said unto him, what said these men, and from whence came they unto thee? And Hezekiah said, they are come from a far country, even from Babylon. And he said, what have they seen in thine house? And Hezekiah answered, all the things that are in mine house have they seen. There is nothing among my treasures that I have not showed them. And Isaiah said unto Hezekiah, hear the word of Yahweh. Behold, the days come that all that is in thine house, and that which thy fathers have laid up in store until this day shall be carried into Babylon. Nothing shall be left, saith Yahweh. Yes,
pretty much. But Khan, you know, the most high, you know, pretty much, you know, the Most High, you know, if you make a covenant, basically the Most High told Hezekiah that he was going to do that with the sun. He said, I think it was I forgot how many degrees backwards it was, but the Most High he honors what he says. A heathen you can't expect a heathen to keep his promises at all. Can you get that what you wanted, Zion?
Oh, okay. This is Psalm 62:3. How long will ye imagine mischief against a man? Ye shall be slain, all of you. As a boiling wall shall ye be. As a boiling wall shall ye be, and as a tottering fence. Now, that's a perfect precept for Esau, because they all like the Ak was explaining earlier. They always trying to scheme and scam, and always trying to one up Jake. You know what I'm saying? Coming with these cutting and sweet words, you know what I'm saying? But slowly but surely, Jake is waking up and he's seeing through the bullshit, you know what I mean? And hey, day by day, this kingdom is going down. Esau's kingdom is going down. All right? It says, they only consult to cast him down from his excellency.
What is it?
Excellency.
62:3 and 4.
They delight in lies. They bless with their mouth, but they curse inwardly. Salah. Hey, that's Esau all day. You know what I'm saying? You're smiling in your face. You know what I'm saying? And the next minute, he's stabbing you in your back. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you might be at work, and they chopping it up with you. One might want to talk about sports or some bullshit, that we ain't concerned with. But they always trying to crack a joke, always trying to get you to laugh and smile around them and all this type of bullshit. But then, you may find out, some days later or a week later, he coming up with excuses saying, on why you should be let go, or you messing up on the job. Just petty shit. You know what I'm saying? But that's Esau. Always trying to scheme on you.
Hey, just the fact that you look on the seal of the dollar bill. On one side of the seal, he got arrows in his hand, and on the other side he got that olive branch. So that olive branch represents friendship.
Yeah. This is just short. Maybe about 3 verses. This following what was read in Sirach, the 12th chapter. This is Psalms 58 and beginning at 3. The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go about astray as soon as they are born, speaking lies. Their poison is like the poison of a serpent. They are like the deaf adder that stoppeth for ear, which will not hearken to the voice of charmers, charming never so wisely.
Kind of like you ever the poison from like an adder, it doesn't just always kill you immediately. Sometimes it takes a minute, to get inside your system, but then then it corrupts you from within inside. So the Esau, who actually is a serpent, ironically, he's that old serpent, that's going to be cast out. Because right now this is his dominion. But that's his whole agenda, his whole tactic.
God, that's the way that Esau likes to work. He don't like to just take something down very quickly. He likes to do it slowly and throughout time. And right in front of your face, and you don't even realize that it's going on. Like how Esau was building up for the RFID chip. He didn't just put it out there all at one time, and he's not making people switch from the American standard, currency, the fiat Federal Reserve note, all at one time. But he's doing it within a long duration of time.
Right, like even like this whole faggot agenda. There is a time, and I'm not even that old, where you just get your ass beat for being a faggot. Even act like a faggot. We found out that you was a faggot. You gotta hang out with either you gotta hang out with women, because women love hanging out with faggots.
Can't be in our crowd.
Right. So you'd have to to be popular with the women, you know, so we might not beat you up because women like you know, because we don't want to get on their bad side. So they have to always get cool with the finest women, or because, you know, and what it is now is, you know, slowly they implement it to where now you get your ass beat for being a faggot. Now you get your ass beat for beating a faggot's ass. You know, you say something against a faggot, you know, they're ready to, the faggot mafia ready to lynch you. Oh, you matter of fact, you
the faggot mafia.
Right, because I remember, you know what, because I grew up, I didn't grow up in Detroit, I grew up in Jackson. But even in Jackson, you know, where I grew up in, you know, we didn't, like Jake, we didn't like that fucking faggots. You know, we didn't like that shit. We didn't play that shit. I remember we ain't like faggots, we ain't like white people. And you damn sure if you a faggot and a white person, you damn sure that's 2 strikes. Well, I remember I used to I stayed on the street called Chittock, and I used to have to long ass wait. And as small as Jackson is, you know, they could have had, you know, tons of, you know, buses come, you know, because there's not that many places to go, where they could have had a bus come to get us. But since we in the hood, you know, of Jackson, you know, they made, oh, y'all walk to school, there ain't no bus route for y'all. So we used to walk a long distance. It had to be about at least a good like 4 or 5 miles. And on our way back, there was this one white boy, and I don't even know, we didn't even know him. We used to just whip his ass. I don't even know why. To this day, we would just see him and we would just whip his ass. But there's plenty of white people because we were staying in Jackson. But this one particular white guy, every time we would, we were walking 4 miles, so 4 miles getting his ass whooped. We was just whip his ass like every time. He used to run inside Wendy's and shit like that. And you know what? And we didn't come together like, man, fuck that nigga, man. He always talk. It's like unanimously we just run. Yeah, let's whip that motherfucker ass. To this day, I don't even know why. You know, it most High had to put a spirit on us, you know, to be like see that crack right there, whip his ass.
Hey, we used to do that to this Edomite named Brady, man. We used to just beat his ass for no reason. We used to fuck with him and shit, but just for no reason.
But Con, the Most High is putting that spirit, you know, back on Jake, you know. So if it takes, you know, more unarmed, you know, so-called black people getting shot and gunned down to stir up that spirit, then let it fucking happen, man. Because if that's the only thing that's going to take us to rile Jake up from that old lion spirit, then hey, something's got to give. You got something?
I knew where you was going.
I got some good stuff.
You got something?
Isaiah chapter 3, verse 9. It says, the show of their countenance doeth witness against them, and they declare their sin as Sodom. They hide it not. Woe unto their soul, for they have rewarded evil unto themselves. You know, that's pretty much what the brother was talking about. Even back then, that's not even a long time. That's not even a long time ago, you know, like, you know, a couple years ago. And even then, you know, that was frowned upon. But now it's just, you know, opening out there now. It's what is called it? It's embraced.
Yes.
You know?
This is Genesis 49, verse 8. Judah, thou art he whom thy brethren shall praise. Thy hand shall be in the neck of thine enemies. Thy father's children shall bow down before thee. Judah is a lion's whelp. From the prey, my son, art thou gone up. He stoopeth down, he coucheth as a lion, and as an old lion, who shall rouse him up?
Right now, I guarantee you, I don't know for a fact, because I don't be, you know, around like 4th grade, 6th grade, like that. I guarantee you that stuff don't happen, you know, like that no more. You know, like, you know, you just see a random white boy, you just whoop his ass for no reason, and you don't even know why. I guarantee you that doesn't happen, you know. So lying down, like a lion, you know, it's a strength. A male lion, you know, he's that's, you know, the excellence of masculinity. You know, that's what a lion represents. So an old lion, once he's, you know, older, you know, he's not, you know, he's not trying to, you know, matter of fact, most lions, you know, they have to kill the younger cub because they don't want the younger cub, you know, if they get with a new lioness, and she already has cubs, she has to kill the baby cubs because he knows that the little cub's gonna be a bigger cub, and, you know, he'll challenge him and maybe kill him one day. You know, so that old lion, you know, thinking, you know, he knows in his old age, you know, he ain't gonna have that fight in him. And even if you look at Jake, they be like, I'm too old to fight. You know, I got my gun. You know, I'll shoot you. You know, that's the spirit of Jake. You know, in the Most High, you know, is going to rile up that spirit of Jake to where, you know what, whether older, younger, you know, the Most High going to put that strength on us, you know, to where we're going to be fucking all types of crackers up. But right now, you know, you got Jake right now. They see, you know, innocent. And I would love to see, you know, Jake reaction to this movie, because Nat Turner was killing, you know, so-called innocent white babies. You know what? So if you think these old lions would be like, you know what, man? You know what, man? Nat Turner. If Nat Turner was here today, y'all be cussing him out just like y'all cussing us out. You know, so y'all act like, you know, oh yeah, Nat Turner, salute. Nat Turner would be on our side right now.
That's right.
You know, if he's here right now, if he's not in the spirit world, you know, waiting to come back, he would be right here amongst us right now. You know, so everybody act like, cause the thing about Jake is Jake love to praise somebody once they dead. You know, it's not until, you know, you dead, you know, you buried, you know, they made a few movies about y'all, you know, stuff like that. And then okay, you know what, you know, power to you. But if Nat Turner was here today, y'all be cussing his ass out. Oh, you grab yours, man.
Yeah, especially the fucking NB, man. Especially the nigga woman.
She a snitch. They wouldn't even been able to rebel.
You know, she'll be all up in why'd you kill Whitey like that? You know.
Yeah, there was some black women trying to protest against the movie before it came out.
Yeah.
Well, you know, it's the NB and the so-called white man goes hand in hand, man.
Tag team champions.
Dr. M. Malone.
Oh, of course.
Right. That white boy throw that the black one to assist, and he take it. You finished?
Yeah, I finished it.
You finished? Did you grab yours?
Yeah.
Okay. You grab yours, Ryan.
This is some.